everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I do 5-star book reviews. And today, are you ready? Are you ready? We're talking this book, The Golden Hour by Beatriz Williams. Oh my god, Beatriz. I knew it was going to be good. I had no idea it was going to be this good. It surpassed every expectation I had, okay? And I have a little issue. I'm going to read the blurb up on Amazon, okay? Let's just talk about this for a second, all right? Up on your screen, Beatriz Williams, the New York Times best-selling author of The Summer Wives, is back with another hot summer read, a dazzling epic of World War II in which a beautiful young society reporter is sent to the Bahamas, a haven of spies, traitors, and the infamous Duke and Duchess of Windsor. Okay, I know a lot about this time period. I watch a lot of documentaries. I am really familiar with this time, especially the 5 years that the Duke of Duchess of Windsor were down in the Bahamas. Okay, so when I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, we're going to get to know so much about them. But this story is so much more than that. So much more than them. I should say them, right? This story is so much more than them. And I can tell you that I went on last night to see if it made the New York Times bestseller, and guess what? It did. It did. It debuted at number 12. This book has been out for 9 days, but the first week it's out, it makes the New York Times bestseller. Yay, Beatriz! I am so happy for you. But it's not just me, okay? Up on your screen, look at the blurb from Kate Quinn. The Golden Hour is pure golden delight. Beatriz Williams is at the top of her game. I could not agree more with Kate, okay? And Kate should know because Kate can write some historical fiction. But this book is so much more than that blurb, okay, that Amazon gives it. So much more. Lulu is who they're talking about. And, okay, this book is not, if you think, first of all, let's just start with a little bit of facts. So before I say that, okay, it's 480 pages. Okay, 480 pages. So this is not a book that you think you're going to take to the beach and you're like, oh, I'm at the weekend at the beach. I'm just going to read this little book. You're not. You shouldn't even, it's not even that kind of a beach read. I don't even know. It's a summer. Did you see they didn't say beach? They said summer because this book is one you are going to want to sink your teeth in. And people are going to be talking to you and you're going to be like, no, don't talk to me. I'm reading. And I need to pay attention because Beatriz is writing and we all need to pay attention. I can't skip a paragraph. I can't just skim over it. No, this is a book you need to read every word of. She does not waste a word, okay? That's my suggestion, okay? She starts off with Lulu. Her timelines are amazing, okay? She starts off in 1943, but she goes back. She goes back. And then to 1900 with another character, Alfred. And I hope I'm saying it right. Elfrida. I think it's Elfrida. Okay. And these two, I mean, the whole book, I'm like, Beatriz, let's connect these stories. I want them, you know how when you're reading dual timelines and dual characters and you know they're going to collide, but I'm reading it. I'm like, I don't get it. How are they going to collide? How are they going to connect? How are these two stories, these two amazing stories, what is she going to do? And, okay, so I'm driving. Again, I have these driving stories, right? This only happens to me when I'm in the car because I'm reading this book, I'm listening to this book, okay? And I'm in the car and their worlds collide and I screamed out loud. Luckily, nobody was with me. If my children would have been with me, they would have been like, seriously, Mom? But I did. I screamed out loud. I was like, oh my God, she did it. This is the moment. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. So, yes. Okay. Cons. My pro and my cons are the exact same thing. The timelines drove me crazy, okay? And I read a review where somebody was like, get out your pen and paper. But I saw that Beatriz is always kind of like that. I mean, I've read a couple of her books, but supposedly she always drives you crazy with different timelines and different characters. Well, this one is like crazier than that, okay? I'm like, where are we? Who are we talking about? What are we but then it all makes sense. So it's my pro and it's my con, okay? Because I was like, oh my God, this is driving me crazy. And then I'm like, oh my God, she's a genius. This is driving me crazy. And she's a genius. So there you go. Sex scenes, yes. And then as like I'm reading them and listening to them, I'm like, nobody does a sex scene classier than Beatriz. Okay? Nobody does a sex scene classier where you're just like, that was the most brilliant writing ever. I mean, so I don't know. I have to tell you that it's there because people want to know. But on the on the upside, you will never read a classier sex scene than how Beatrice does it. Okay, she's like the queen of it. I don't know. I've never read anything, and I did not want to skip over it. So that's all I can tell you about that part. But I am so excited for you. She is one of the sweetest people ever. If you don't know who she is, look her up. Okay, she's 1/3 of the 3 W's, and I'm going to put up on the screen. They wrote this book last summer called The Glass Ocean. Karen White, Lauren Willig, and her. And I love the three of them. Each one of them they are all so sweet. I can't take it. Okay, I want to be their best friend. Okay, that should be on my bucket list. Be Beatrice Williams' best friend. That's all. That's not asking too much, right? Call me Beatrice. We can be best friends. I love you. You are so brilliant. This book is amazing. It's already on the New York Times bestseller. Let's see what number it goes to next week, and let's see if we can help her. Go out, buy it. IndieBound link, Amazon link. Sink your teeth into it this weekend. Just decide. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm going to read this book. Don't just make a plan to not talk to anybody while you're reading it. Okay? Let me know below if you read it, if you're going to read it. I want to know. Historical fiction at its best. Thanks, everyone. Until the next book.